Welcome to the deserts of Bahrain, where the Formula One circus has rolled into town. We're expecting the cars to appear out on track shortly to start today's practice session. This weekend's night race will definitely be a challenge for some of the drivers, as not all of them have driven under lights before, so they'll need to quickly adapt to the conditions.
They will have already acclimatised and configured their normal race weekend routine to a night schedule, but I can't wait to see which driver gets up to speed the quickest in these conditions.
It's still taking some getting used to, seeing Sebastian Vettel in the red of Ferrari this season.
After so many years racing in the Red Bull colours, it's going to take a while to adjust to Seb in that Ferrari. They'll be hoping he can add to his 4 world titles with them and bring back some glory days to Maranello.
What is going on, guys? Over here. Welcome back to my F1 2015 career mode. This is part number 4 at the Bahrain Grand Prix, and I am looking forward to this one because Bahrain looks absolutely stunning on this game. It just looks damn good. And so another double upload of career mode today on a Thursday. This will be the last time. From now on, we'll just be doing one daily episode of career mode from now on until the end of the season, guys. Just because I want to spend some more time just playing this game on time trial and stuff like that, just trying to get to grips with it, because I've quickly realised overnight that I really am not that fast compared to other people in the community who are already setting blistering lap times, like the TRL guys on Twitter, just posting ridiculous lap times that I'm nowhere near. So I really want to spend some time over the weekend just, you know, trying to find what works in the setup, trying to get to grips with the handling and such, because I realised overnight that I'm actually really slow at this game. It's sort of a good thing for Legend AI. I mean, it means we can have a really nice battle with the AI, and I'm not like, you know, faster than like it might have been in previous games. But yeah, just on screen right now, that's just a little highlight of practice. The only kind of major highlight of practice was me spinning with Nico Rosberg. I sort of went wide, and he sort of just came into me as I went back onto the racing line. But in the end, I managed to get a lap in at the end of practice, so it was all alright. But that was the only highlights of practice, really. So we'll move swiftly on to the qualifying. We'll see how we can do today.
Welcome to the Bahrain International Circuit. It's 6 o'clock and qualifying's about to begin. Before the cars take to the track to start qualifying, who are you expecting to have a good session today?
Well, I certainly think Sebastian will be strong here. He really loves this circuit, and as long as he has the car performance, you can expect him to be right up there challenging for pole.
So here we are in qualifying. It's time to do our business here at Bahrain, and I'm looking forward to going out on track for that qualifying lap. We're going to show you the entire lap for this one, because you need to see this, guys. You need to see how good this game looks on this circuit. So we're going through onto the flying lap. We've actually already set one lap in this qualifying session. This is actually towards the end, and this is my fastest flying lap. So right now we're in P5, but it wasn't like the best lap. There was a few parts where it just could have been a lot better. So we're going to show you this entire last flying lap here at Bahrain. As you can see, just the lighting looks absolutely stunning. But let's get back onto the actual action, the actual lap itself. So we're coming down to this right-hander now, third gear corner. We just hit the bump quite nicely there, and compared to 2014, it feels a very sort of different circuit. 2014 was a lot of wheel spin. On this game, it's a lot more of a challenge of where to place the car instead of just the traction problems. I mean, there's obviously still some problems with the traction in terms of you have to make sure you're clean off the line, but I felt like during the lap I had to try and think a little bit more about where I'm placing the car just to get the momentum swings through some of these corners. That left-hander, very tricky on this game, especially with the new braking system. I felt very easily you could lock up there, especially in practice. Qualifying there, that lap wasn't too bad. Through left-hander now in third gear and back up to fourth now. And at the moment, it's looking pretty okay, pretty tidy lap. We'll see how it goes through the rest of the lap. The right-hander now getting through to that last 2 back straights here. And this is quite a swooping corner. Didn't hit the apex there. Probably should have got a lot tighter there and braked a little bit more. But now we come down this little back straight, and then we'll hit the pit straight, obviously. And we want to get a nice early entry into this next corner. You sort of want to nearly kiss the curb there on the right. Get a good exit. Go a little bit wide there onto the curb to make sure you get a good runoff. And here we go, going up the gears. And what will this be? We're down to P7. Now we're back up to P3. So will it be the P3 by the end of the session? I'm not too sure, but that felt like a really good lap. Jeff, my engineer, has felt that was a good lap. We're just going to put it down to lean mix, relax, and we'll go to the end of the session.
What a session it's been for Mercedes today. They've locked the front row of the grid for tomorrow's race.
Well, both these drivers have been working hard with the team to ensure they get maximum performance out of the car, and it looks like they've found the right combination, at least in qualifying trim. Now, we need to see how they get on in the race.
Welcome to Sakir for the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix. We hope you're ready for an exciting evening's action. After yesterday's qualifying session, it's Nico Rosberg who's put himself in the driving seat for the race, securing pole position with a thumping lap when it mattered.
After yesterday's qualifying performance, I think he has every chance of going on to win today. He really was a cut above the rest of the field, and if he brings the same level of speed, he shouldn't have any problems winning the race.
The Williams team will be quietly confident that they can find a way to get Valtteri Bottas to his first race win today. The car's been performing really well this weekend.
Valtteri really is shaping up to be a star of Formula 1 for a long time to come. His first race win will be a magical moment when it happens, but will it be today? I think that will be tough.
So as you can see there, guys, we finished up in 5th place, going down from 3rd at the end of the session, and now we're heading towards the race. It's going to be option, prime, my engineers are telling us, but I think I'm going to, again, put the prime tyre in the middle, get that really horrible slow tyre out of the way, and go fast at the end. But here we go, to 5 red lights for the 4th round in this career mode. And we are off. We have to wait an age compared to the last time out. And we've got an okay start, but Massa has got an even better start. And he's shot off like a bullet there. And let's try and make a move maybe down the inside if we can. That'll be great. Ricciardo locks up there a little bit. Can we make a move down the inside? No, it looks like someone's tapped us on the inside. I think that might have been my teammate there. I think I saw a red front wing there. So Raikkonen obviously had a bad qualifying, trying to make up for it there. But we're in 6th place at the moment. Ricciardo and Massa up ahead, fighting quite hard. Hulkenberg in the Force India right behind me. Through the right-hander in 3rd gear. Obviously heavier fuel, so we're just trying to cautiously go through here. But now Massa's been bogged down by Ricciardo. Can we go around the outside of Felipe Massa, the Brazilian, in the Williams? Yes, we do. Down to 4th, and we just squeeze him out there. Go a little bit wide. We're now up into 5th place. Looking at Daniel Ricciardo now up in 4th. Now, hopefully we can try and get him. Obviously, our Ferrari engine should be more powerful than that Renault he's got in the back of his Red Bull. So let's see what we can do later on in the Grand Prix. Locking up there a little bit, Ricciardo did. So good to see the AI are able to make some mistakes now in this new game. So now we're coming later on to the lap, on the end of lap 1. Massa is still very much there. He's obviously, remember, he's in that Williams, really low drag on these straights, long straights in Bahrain. He's going to really make up the time there. But here we are now right behind Ricciardo. Can we get him? We got the slipstream on him, right behind him, getting a tow, and we've shot right past him there. And that is what you want. That is what you want to see. And that is just the Renault engine. Simple as. Our Ferrari engine didn't even need DRS. We just got some great slipstream off the last corner, and we're able to overtake him as if we had DRS open. So the Renault engine not doing too well for Ricciardo. He'll probably not be smiling as much in his helmet there, but now he's got all to worry about Massa right behind him. And I'm hoping that Ricciardo can sort of hold off Massa, because I think Massa will probably be more of a problem for us if he's able to kind of come up right behind me. But speaking about that, Ricciardo is actually trying to overtake me again. He's right at my gearbox there before that little section in the middle of the Bahrain circuit. So now we cut on to the middle part of lap 5 now, and so far we're still in 4th place, all good. Hamilton is down in 3rd place up ahead, so looks like Bottas has managed to overtake him there. But now we're going to we have to defend from Massa. He's trying to overtake us. He had a little look on the right hand side of us before that little S section, so we're going to have to be wary of that. We put the brake bias down to rear just to help us on the front locking, especially into this left-hander now that we're coming to. Oh my god, speaking of left-hander, Massa comes out of nowhere like a freaking assassin and just comes down my inside. He locks up and he went a bit wide there, so I think he lost a little bit of control, and for some reason the game told me to watch it, even though I wasn't even defending. I didn't even know he was going to do that. So Massa out of nowhere just blitzes past me for 4th place. Great to see, but wow, that was a little bit rude. I mean, he just like locked up and just like tapped my left hand tyre. So we're going to have to try and re-overtake him maybe. We still got right behind him. We're still within 1 second it looks like. So we should have DRS. Let's see how this Ferrari engine is against the Mercedes with some DRS. On towards lap 6 obviously through that last corner. Getting pretty good exit actually. We got a great exit actually compared to Massa. And now Massa, he pulls away a little bit because of that Mercedes engine. But now the DRS wide open. Our rear flat. We gain some speed up into 8th gear. Slipstream him. And it should be a pretty easy move up to 4th place. We're going to brake quite hard down to turn 1. He's still on the outside there, you can see, but I'm going to squeeze him out, go a little bit wide, sort of like what Hamilton and Rosberg were doing to each other in 2014. Just going a little bit wide to make sure he can't stay on my inside for the second turn there. and we're back up to 4th place. Great scrap with Massa so far in this Grand Prix. And so now on to lap 7. We're still going pretty well in 4th. And now going down this straight, just you can see the sparks flying on the back of my car. Looks lovely as ever here at Bahrain. Obviously, the night circuit helps you see the sparks. You can't really see them too much in daytime on this game, so the nighttime really helps for that. Really lovely to see here on this game. But now on to lap 9, towards the end of lap 9, on towards lap 10, and Massa is still very much behind us. Bottas now in 3rd place, but it's time to pit, and it looks like Massa is going to follow us in. So we're on the pit limiter now, and we're going to go onto the prime tyre. So that will be the white wall tyre, I think it is. And essentially what we're going to do right now, guys, is just what we did in Malaysia in part 2. We're just going to go a little bit slower on the prime tyre, try and save some fuel up so we can really push at the end on the option tyres, because I have a feeling, you know, Massa was very, very close. So I have a feeling in this second stint he's going to overtake us. So we're going to need the extra fuel at the end with the option tyre to re-overtake him, hopefully, for 4th place. But we'll have to see. And hopefully, maybe, you never know, we could maybe catch one of the top 3. That would be absolutely insane if we could. But now, we've gone to lap 12 now. We've been on these prime tyres for a little bit now. And now Massa's trying to overtake me. I've gone down the inside to the fence. He's outbroken me, actually. But he's gone a little bit wide there. I managed to come back at him for 4th place. So if he hadn't gone wide there, he actually would have had me round the outside, which would have been, again, very good to see. We've just been scrapping the Massa all race long. 12 laps so far. And we've just seen nothing but Massa and a bit of Ricciardo. So now Massa right behind me now. Now, what I'm going to do here, you're going to see, I'm actually slowing down a little bit. And that's because I'm going to do a little naughty, cheeky thing. I've just basically slowed down enough that I've got the DRS off him now. So we come through the last corner. It may not be the best practice ever. It is a little bit cheeky, I'll admit. But you got to do what you got to do to try and overtake these people. So we've got DRS wide open now. We'll get the slipstream. We'll get Massa back. And now he's feeling like a bit of a mug right there. So we're back into 4th place now. No harm done, because I felt he might have easily overtaken us with DRS because he was so close that lap. So on to lap 13. We're back into 4th. And at the moment, Hamilton is 3rd still. So that's surprising to see that Bottas has the pace to be beating Hamilton so far. But I say that on lap 15 now, Bottas is back down to 3rd. So it looks like maybe there was a bit of desync with the pit stops. But on lap 16 now, Massa with the slipstream, with the DRS. Surely he'll overtake us now. He's on the option tyres, confirming that for us. So he's on the outside. Sparks flying off his car. I'm going to try go around the outside. Can we make it stick maybe down the inside to re-overtake him for 4th? Yes, we can, but we've lost the rear a little bit as we look back behind us. Massa's done the switch back. He's on the left-hand side. What a great scrap this is. Side by side once more with Felipe Massa. Can we go down the inside, brake hard into 3rd gear, go over the bumper there on the right, and we managed to re-get him for 4th place. And now Raikkonen, our teammate, has got him. So that's great to see that Kimi's got him, because he'll help us, I think, hopefully, to kind of bog down Massa. Obviously, Kimi didn't have the best qualifying in this race, so he's going to want to do better, but I'm going to be trying my hardest not to let him through, because I haven't beaten him yet this season. So, you know, obviously that saying is, you know, if you can't beat the guys around you for the win, just try and beat your teammates. So we haven't been doing that so far. We've been legitimately slower than him, so we've got to try and beat him this race, try and get him a bit of composure back in the championship in that sense. So now coming to the end of lap 18, on to lap 19, still in 4th place at the moment. Raikkonen is a drop behind Massa now, so Massa's back up to that 5th place. But now we're up into 2nd, because you can see on the mini-map, 2 people in the pits. Looks like it's Rosberg and, no, looks like it's Hamilton and Bottas. So Rosberg's in 1st place. Don't know what went on with the OSD on the left there. Didn't really make up its mind who was in 1st. But yeah, Rosberg out in the lead. Looks like he's going to go on to win this Grand Prix, maybe. It looks like he hasn't really been hassled, whereas I've seen Hamilton and Bottas swap places so many times this race. So now we're into the pits for those option tyres. We're going, what's that, 8 laps to the end pretty much, and we've got a bit of fuel to, you know, kind of spare. We've saved some fuel there. We did go on lean mix for a bit. I was upshifting a bit earlier, going towards this pit stop phase. So we have got a little bit of fuel, not as much as Malaysia. We can't go many laps on rich mix, but I can afford to maybe go 2 laps or 3 laps at a push on rich mix here on these option tyres, and we're going to have to, because as we exit the pits, Raikkonen has got right round us, and we're down to 5th as we come out. Raikkonen's got 4th place now, so we are going to have to get the hammer down on these option tyres, use the fuel we've got left over. Massa behind us, hopefully he won't be haggling us. And now we've gotten to lap 22, just after that tricky left-hander on the back straight. We've got DRS on this back straight, so we're closing in on Kimi. Can we get him in the next few corners? We gain massively on him here. Can we see, what can we do here? Can we maybe make a move down the inside? Looks like there's been a yellow flag. Someone's maybe spun out, and they have spun out on the mini-map there. We're going to go down the inside of Kimi as he's going slowly. It's Alonso. And what on earth is what was Alonso doing there? It looks like he sort of like spun it out of like the back end, just like he had too much torque, so he spun it on the apex there. But now we're side by side with Kimi, and we tried to overtake him there, but I had to go slowly as well because of the yellow flag. I wanted to make sure I didn't crash into Alonso. We've lost the rear end through the last corner, but Kimi's gone even wider than we did, and we're back up to 4th place now in this Grand Prix. And now we're just going to push hard. We've got, what's this, 6 laps left of this Grand Prix. We've got some fuel to burn. We're going to be pushing hard. We've been pushing hard this lap on lap 23. You're about to see as we come across the line, it's been a pretty tasty lap. But we've been pushing so hard to try and maybe catch, well, who is in 3rd place, which is Hamilton at the moment. But I think Bottas and him are right next to each other. So my hoping is that they hold each other up, but I can maybe try and catch him. But we've set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far, so we're blazing it right now. And now we're here on the last lap. Look how close we've got to Valtteri Bottas, locking up down the left tyre. But look how close we got. We closed the gap from like what was like 7 seconds, so I can see him right there on the same straight. So close, yet so far. And I don't think we'll be able to do it. You have to go back down to standard mix. The checkered flag has come out. Nico Rosberg has won this Grand Prix in Bahrain, and I think we're going to have to settle for 4th, really. I don't see any way unless Bottas spins out here on the last 2 corners, but that's not really going to happen. He's so close there. We can see him. I tried so hard, but I tell you what, the last 9 laps of this Grand Prix, so good to race. So intense. I had the grip, I had the fuel, and it felt so great. You know what I mean? In the middle of the races so far in F1 2015, it's still very, very challenging and difficult with the fuel and the tyres. But in quali, and if you've got tyres at the end on low fuel, massive grip, it feels so good. Finally, the satisfaction of driving is back on this game like it wasn't on F1 2014. You can actually, feel good about a lap you've hooked up. So that is 4th place. I'm still pretty happy with that, considering the results we had before.
What a win for Nico Rosberg today. A really strong drive from the German, and he's brought his Mercedes home in 1st place. He looked very happy with his day's work as he celebrated up there on the podium.
It was a fantastic performance, and one that they should be very proud of. Every part of the team pulled together to achieve today's result.
It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
So that's been the end of part 4, guys, here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. If you did enjoy that video, then smash the like button. Comment below what you thought. If you're new around here, then do subscribe for daily Formula 1 content. That was a really great race, really intense. I mean, it didn't look like amazing in the last few laps, but trust me, guys, for those 9 laps I was pushing, it just felt so intense. You have to try it. Bahrain's also a stunning Grand Prix to just look at visually. Really great. And we moved up in the Driver Championship, so that's good to see. We beat our teammate today, so that's pretty solid. So that's a good episode to end that on. So again, if you did enjoy it, give it a like. Comment below what you thought. Surround you around here for daily F1. The episodes will now be only 1 a day now from now on, but I hope you guys will enjoy that still. So I'll see you guys next time for that. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I've been Eva, and I'll see you guys next time.